Most travelers come to Morocco for Marrakech, but beyond the Medinas and markets, there are desert towns carved into dunes, mountain villages above the clouds, Atlantic coastlines shaped by wind, and blue cities that feel almost unreal. And most visitors never go that far. Clear contrast, immediate promise. What people think Morocco is. When you picture Morocco, you probably imagine busy markets, patterned tiles, and narrow alleyways filled with color. And that version exists. It exists in the spice vendors calling out prices, in the brass lamps hanging from every corner, in the steam rising from street-side mint tea. It exists in the guidebooks, the Instagram reels, the first-timer itineraries that circle the same 5 stops. But Morocco isn't just energy, it's distance, it's space. Once you leave the main cities, the country changes completely. The crowds thin, the sounds fade. The landscape opens up in ways that feel almost startling after the density of the Medinas. What replaces the chaos isn't emptiness, it's clarity. The kind that comes from elevation, from horizon lines that stretch uninterrupted, from roads that lead somewhere unfamiliar. The Sahara beyond the postcard. In the Sahara, silence replaces noise. Dunes stretch farther than the eye can see. The desert here doesn't feel barren. It feels alive. Wind carves patterns into the sand overnight. Shadows shift as the sun moves across the sky. Colors change from gold to copper to deep orange depending on the hour. By day, the sand shifts under wind. By night, the sky becomes the main attraction. This is Morocco stripped down to essentials. No distractions, no rushing. Just sand, sky, and the realization that you're far from anything resembling routine. The Sahara doesn't overwhelm you with spectacle. It draws you in slowly until you're sitting on a dune at sunrise, watching light spill across the sand, and realizing you haven't checked your phone in hours. Atlas Mountains and Berber villages. In the Atlas Mountains, villages blend into the landscape. Houses are built from earth and stone, matching the terrain. There's no separation between architecture and environment here. Buildings rise from the same material as the cliffs around them. Roofs are flat, walls are thick. Everything is designed to withstand altitude, temperature swings, and isolation. At higher elevations, mornings are cold even in summer. Clouds move through valleys like slow rivers. The sky feels closer. Sounds travel differently, sharper, clearer. The Atlas Mountains remind you that Morocco isn't one climate, one culture, one experience. It's layered, and each layer requires effort to reach. Atlantic coast, Essaouira, and beyond. On the Atlantic coast, Morocco feels cooler, windier, slower. The heat of the interior gives way to ocean breeze. Palm trees bend slightly in constant wind. The light becomes softer, filtered through coastal haze. Further down the coast, beaches stretch wide and mostly empty. Outside the main towns, the coastline turns rugged. Cliffs drop into surf. Beaches extend for miles with only a few scattered figures: surfers, fishermen, travelers who've driven off the main routes. This is not resort Morocco, it's coastal Morocco. The kind where waves shape the landscape, where wind is constant, where the ocean sets the pace. Here, time stretches. Meals last longer. Walks extend without destination. The urgency that defines city travel dissolves into something looser, more open-ended. Most visitors leave Morocco thinking they've seen it, but the deeper you explore, the more it shifts. If you're drawn to destinations beyond the obvious, this channel is built for that. Chefchaouen, the Blue City. Chefchaouen is known for its blue streets, but early in the morning, before visitors fill the lanes, it feels calm. Before 9 a.m., the town belongs to locals. Shopkeepers sweep doorsteps. Women carry bread from the bakery. Children walk to school through blue-painted alleyways that glow softly in morning light. The blue isn't just decoration. It changes the light. It softens everything. Walk through Chefchaouen in afternoon sun and the walls seem to pulse with color. Turquoise, cobalt, powder blue. The paint reflects light in a way that makes even narrow alleys feel open, airy. You can walk the entire Medina in an hour, but most people stay longer, photographing doorways, sipping tea on rooftop terraces, wandering streets that curve unpredictably. Chefchaouen doesn't demand much from you. It just asks you to slow down and notice. Fes, depth, not just chaos. Fes is often described as chaotic, and parts of it are. But inside the old city are quiet courtyards, hidden workshops, and craftsmanship passed down for generations. The Medina of Fez El Bali is the largest car-free urban zone in the world. Donkeys carry goods through narrow lanes. Motorbikes weave between pedestrians. Voices echo off stone walls. It can feel overwhelming. But step through an unmarked door, and you might find yourself in a centuries-old raid, silent, cool, centered around a fountain. Or in a workshop where a craftsman shapes brass using techniques his grandfather taught him. Leather is dyed in stone vats. Metal is shaped by hand. Beyond the noise, there's precision. Fez rewards patience. The longer you stay, the more layers reveal themselves. What initially feels chaotic begins to make sense. The flow of foot traffic, the rhythm of call to prayer, the unspoken rules of navigation. Food beyond the tagine. Moroccan food changes by region. Coastal towns focus on seafood. Mountain areas lean towards slow-cooked stews. In Essaouira, grilled sardines are standard. In the Atlas, you'll find hearty tagines with root vegetables and preserved lemon. In the desert, meals are simpler: couscous, flatbread, dates. Mint tea isn't just a beverage, it's ritual. The pouring height creates foam. The sugar balances the mint. The serving is an act of hospitality, repeated throughout the day. Meals aren't rushed, they stretch. Lunch can last 2 hours, dinner even longer. Courses arrive slowly. Conversations unfold between bites. Eating here is social, communal, intentional. Food here isn't about speed, it's about time. Time to prepare, time to share, time to savor. Why more travelers are exploring deeper. Morocco has grown in popularity, but many travelers are now looking beyond Marrakesh. The main cities are more crowded than ever. Hotels fill months in advance. Souks overflow with tour groups. Influencers cluster at the same photo spots. In response, a growing number of travelers are pushing further, renting cars, booking guest houses in small towns, choosing multi-day treks over city tours. Smaller towns offer space. Mountain guest houses offer quiet. The desert offers perspective. In places like Imlil, Tarudant, or Merzouga, tourism exists but doesn't dominate. You share streets with locals, not other tourists. Accommodations are family-run. Meals are home-cooked. Travel here doesn't have to be fast. It can be layered. Morocco rewards slow travel, staying in one place for several days, taking detours, choosing the scenic route, letting plans shift based on weather, recommendation, or curiosity. This approach isn't about checking boxes. It's about depth. And the deeper you go, the more Morocco reveals. Who this side of Morocco is for. This side of Morocco is for travelers who want contrast, for those who appreciate cities but crave balance, who enjoy markets but also value silence, who want both the energy of Marrakech and the stillness of the Sahara, for people willing to leave the center and explore further. It's for travelers comfortable with longer drives, less polished accommodations, fewer English speakers, for those who see challenges as part of the experience, not obstacles to avoid, for those who don't mind driving hours to find something quieter. Because sometimes the best part of travel isn't what you plan to see, it's what you stumble into along the way. The roadside tea stop, the unplanned hike, the village festival you didn't know was happening. This Morocco isn't hidden, it's just further. And getting there requires intention. Morocco isn't just markets and medinas, it's dunes, mountains, coastlines, and cities that feel layered. It's the call to prayer echoing across a valley, the smell of fresh bread in the morning, the weight of silence in the desert, the sight of snow on Atlas peaks. And once you move beyond the obvious stops, you realize how much more there is. Every region offers something distinct. Every detour leads somewhere worthwhile. Every extra day reveals another side. Subscribe for more journeys beyond the tourist version. What part of Morocco would you explore first?